Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Sag Barbie. I just wanted to come out today and do a message. Earlier today when I was channeling, the message that I received was The Walking Dead. I channeled movies and I channeled music. I'm a psychic medium. Today I channeled The Walking Dead. And then also on my YouTube feed, Beyonce's song Be Alive came on, and that was a song that she performed for the Oscars recently. So the message is The Walking Dead. A lot of people are breathing, living, walking, talking, but they're not really living. I just feel like right now is a great, awesome, and amazing time to be alive. Things are changing, the veil is lifting, and people are becoming more aware of the truth and the lies and the secrets that's been hidden, the mysteries of the universe, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a great time to be alive. It's finally a time to where people can be free, without judgment, and we could finally be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You're free to be yourselves. This is the age of Aquarius. So, Aquariuses are very eccentric and they're different. They're the rebels of the zodiac. So it's time for us to finally be free to be who we are. Whether if you want to be a Power Ranger, if you want to be a ninja, you know what I'm saying? If you want to dress up like that, if you want to wear freaking pink hair, if you want to be whatever the hell you are or want to be, right now is the time to be alive and to be free and to be happy and to finally be able to step into your full divine purpose. I feel like we should no longer stress and worry about anything because there is a bigger picture of everything that's happening. And definitely I would advise anybody to stay closer to the divine, to the divine, excuse me. No more stressing. It's just a time to just be happy. Whether you have $50 in your pocket or you have $50 million in your pocket, nobody is better than anybody in this world. And, I can't count how many times I was struggling and I couldn't put food on the table and I could barely pay my rent, and I had to go to court to be able to just talk with the judge to make payments and all that stuff. And I used to be so worried, oh my God, they're gonna put me out, they're gonna do this to my kids, my children, blah, blah, blah. And every single time, this is a live testimony, every single time God came through for me. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. It never fails. It never fails. A week before it was time for me to pay the money, before I was about to get evicted, I had no idea how in the world I was going to get the money. And just he would send somebody to come and be like, oh, here's money. I always had help. The divine always rescued me. Always rescue me. Now, I'm not saying you should always rely on the divine. Now, pay your bills on time if you can. But sometimes, we fall short and we get caught up and we're not able to. So there's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. I feel like it's time for us to just finally live and be free of any stress or any mental anguish, Put your life in God's hands and put your trust into Him, and everything will work out fine. As well as build a strong foundation with Him. Building a strong relationship with Him is very crucial because it also helps you to build a strong relationship with yourself, and it also helps you to know your worth and to know that you too deserve love. You deserve to have the best of things in this life. You deserve to have whatever it is that you put your heart to, put your mind to. But you got to remember too that you have to do your part, even if it's just writing things down on a list and crossing it off little by little, but you're doing your part and you're taking your time. It's all in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a race. It's not a competition. That's another big thing too. To stop competing with people. Stop looking at people, focusing on what they have and comparing your life. Oh, they have this and I don't have this. Listen, everybody's time is different. Everybody's path is different. Maybe it was their time. You don't know what people go through on a daily basis. I mean. We all struggle. We all go through things behind closed door. closed doors. Yes, it looks nice on the outside, you know, because we have social media. So of course, when you go on social media, you put on your Sunday's best, you know, you park and you post in front of somebody's car, you know, you know what I'm saying? So don't get too caught up in social media and the illusions of it. So sometimes some of these people, this may really be their cars, their houses, anything like that. I'm not taking that away from them. But, you know, for the most part, I've parked in front of people's cars, luxury cars, and it wasn't really my car, you know? So you cannot fall for the illusions. All you can do is just look at yourself and fix whatever it needs to be fixed. Get your priorities straight and cross the things off your list one by one. And in the meantime, you know, spruce up your noodles. Chop it up, put some onions, put some shrimps, you know, make it nice, fix it up nice, and be happy with what you have. And thank God, because, you know, it could be a lot worse. It really can. So we have it good here. We have it good. A lot of us have it good. Be grateful. Thank God for whatever it is that you have. And another thing that I'm getting to, watch out for naysayers, for haters that are hating off of your relationship, hating, because a lot of you guys, for those of you that are in relationships, people see your relationship and they see that when you guys are together, how powerful you are, how strong you are when you guys are together. You know, a lot of you are a moving force. A lot of you are a moving force on your own, by yourselves, but God has put you with your partner who is also a moving force. So the two of you together is a powerful, powerful, magical force that when people see it, you know, they feel the energy, they feel the vibration, they feel the love, they feel the passion that you guys have with each other. And a lot of people are jealous of that. A lot of people are jealous of that because they want that and they don't have that. So you have to be careful and be mindful of what people put in your mind and what people tell you. Stand up for your partner. If you love your partner, stand up for your partner. Stand your ground. Do not listen to what the naysayers, the haters got to say. Watch out for what people got to say because people will try to come. Misery does love company. People will try to come into your relationship and tarnish your relationship and feed you lies about your partner and try to split you up because they want you to be like them. They want you to be miserable like them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to watch what it is that you're doing. Be mindful of who you are around, you know, because it can be very covert. When people, and you know, they'll pretend like they're one of your bestest friends. But mind you, behind your back, they're stabbing you. They're killing you behind your back because of hatred, because of jealousy, because of envy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own divine purpose, their own divine powers. But for some reason, people feel like that, you know, well, dang, they're getting ahead and I'm not getting ahead. And how come it's not me? And how come it's them, you know? And so it causes them to start to be jealous and envious of you. And then they really start to decide how to manipulate and trick you and deceive you and pull you away from your divine purpose as well as your partner. So a lot of you guys are in beautiful connections. Stay close to your partner. Love your partner. Love yourselves. The way how you love yourselves would be a reflection of how you love your partner. So loving yourself as well, taking care of yourself, taking care of your home, putting a lot of love, self-love into yourself is very crucial to being, you know, in a relationship. So you want to stay close to your partner, stay close to yourself, stay close to the divine. Pour all of that love and all of that energy into yourself. It really does make a difference. That way, when you stay together and you have a great bond with yourself and the divine, as well as your partner, you'll be able to recognize when people come in with their covert narcissistic energy or their covert lies and deceit. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, hit the notification button, hit the like button so that when, you know, when I do upload videos, you'll get a notification of where I'm going live or something like that, or when I do put a video up. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Look, a lot of you guys have options, you know? But not all good options are good options. Not all options are good options. So choose wisely at this time. And some of you guys, your commitment could be tested. So you want to make sure you're standing strong and you keeping that strong bond with you and your partner. But you have to stay in tune with yourself and keep your priorities in order. And for those of you that are single and, you know, you're probably just looking good and you're smelling good, you're dressing nice, you're feeling good. You started a new business, you started a new career, you got a new project going on. Sorry, I just got a new Samsung. You know, people are hating off of that. They see because you're in your divine energy and you're looking good and you're making moves. You're doing things that they are afraid to do. So you have to watch out for these people. A lot of people are scared to make moves. A lot of people are scared to step into their divine purpose. So you who are stepping into it and you're making big moves, you're moving mountains, you know, you have to stay close to the divine so that you can be able to use your discernment and be able to tell when people are coming in to fuck your shit up. It's a serious thing. So divine, please give me intuitive, positive messages. What should the collective pay attention to? What should the collective pay attention to today for the next 48 hours? What is the advice for the collective? Some of you guys could be in, you know, devil energy. The devil card is here. Toxic energy, you know, you're not in tune with yourself. 6 is a number for harmony. So you could be indulging because you're stressed out. You could be indulging in sex, drugs, alcohol, things that do not serve you and are not of your highest good. And so, you know, the divine is needing you to become balanced and becoming so that you could become in perfect harmony with yourself. Some of you guys are in hangman energy, you know, trying to decide on what's the next best move. And then I see here that there are some people spying on you, wanting to come towards you because you're in your star energy. The Page of Swords is here. And you're in your divine energy, you know, pouring love into the earth as well as into your own world, into your life. Loving yourself. You're the star. This is Aquarius energy. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And people are studying you. They're trying to figure out what's going on with you. And I see a couple of knights here. Some of you guys could have a couple of options. People wanting to come towards you and give you a cup of love. I have a lot of options here. And, you know, it may be options that you're not really interested in. You know, the Page of Swords is here too. People wanting to come and give you truths, speak their truths to you. And they could be in their head about whatever happened between you two in the past. And they could also be in their head about how to come towards you. They could be fighting or arguing with their friends and family. And then this is also could be past energy that happened. You guys were in a toxic relationship to where you're always fighting, arguing. You have different belief systems. You just believe in 2 different things, or, you know, you just don't agree with a lot of things. This will be a lot of conflict. And this card is talking about change, needing to change that, wanting to change that. They're in their head about it. They're in their head about being, you know, not taking the cup of love that maybe you could have offered them love and they could have never listened to you. They probably didn't believe you because they didn't believe in your beliefs or what you stood for. They didn't agree with you. They just didn't respect you. And now that you're stepping into your divine purpose, your Aquarius energy, you're being who you are, you know, unapologetically. And now they're in their head about it. They're worried. They're stressed out, wanting you to give and take with them, but not sure how to come towards you. And there's a couple of options here. Some of these options you may not really be interested in, but because you're in your fulfillment. What is this Nine of Cups in their head about, Spirit? They're in their head about the betrayal that they caused you. The Ten of Swords is here. They could have betrayed you, lied to you, deceived you, cheated on you, broke your heart. You know, they could have been hating on you. Their family and friends could have been hating on you and they joined in. Or it's just that they was just jealous because you were stepping into your star energy and they didn't know how to step into their star energy. And you're in your wish fulfillment. You know, Nine of Cups speaks about being in wish fulfillment. But then they too, Nine of Cups could have also been a card of being narcissistic and stuff like that too. So they're in their head about how they treated you. The Wheel of Fortune is here though. You know, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's in your favor. It's in your favor. You decided what you was going to do and you flipped the wheel and you turned it into your favor. Because you made a decision to give yourself the love. You walked away from what no longer served you. You spoke your truth and you cut this connection right off. Because you had to do what you had to do. So now that's why you're in you're in the star energy. You're making stuff happen. There could have been a pregnancy here. Somebody could have got pregnant. That could have been all a part of the betrayal too. Or they probably maybe wanting to get you pregnant so that could be their way of, you know, having you be stuck with them. So that you could sit there and store all of this Ten of Cups energy, Five of Wands energy, you know, and then they had you in your head like this. But now since it's not like that because you use your sword, Queen of Swords energy, which is Libra energy, and you cut that connection off. You turn the wheel in your favor. Spirit, how is the current energy responding to that? They were feeling like they were too young, you know. They wasn't ready to settle down. They wanted to hang out, party, drink, have fun with other men or women. Keep in mind that this can be, you know, interchangeable. If it's not you, it could be your partner. You could have been the one that was doing the betrayal, the lying, the cheating, the deceiving, or it could have been your partner. So place the energies where they belong, okay? They could have felt like they was just not ready. They wanted to have fun and meet new people, mingle, chill, do whatever. I couldn't let you get too close to me. Yeah, they wasn't ready for that. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, now they're in their head. Not that going back to the Nine of Swords energy. They bury their self in work to forget about you. They could be, you know, trying to keep their mind off of you because they know that they fucked up. They replay their conversations over and over. And then I hide behind material things. So they could have been very unmaterialistic, you know, and just too into the worldly things and worried about how they dress and how they look, and also worried about what you was wearing, how you was dressing, how you was looking, and just was not appreciating you. So now they're in their head. And now you out there living your life, pouring the love into yourself as well as into your, you know, into your projects, your worlds, whatever it is that you're pouring it into. They can't stop thinking about you right now. And they're wondering if you are happy without them. And I'm feeling like right now you can be, you know, happy without them. You probably do miss them too, but it's just that, you know, they put you through too much. The Ten of Swords is a lot of pain, a lot of lies to see. It's hurtful. Look at the man's body. He's all stabbed up. So They remember every detail of the day that they met you. And they just cannot stop thinking about you. They miss you and they love you. I'm hearing, if I can turn back the hands of time, they're wishing that they can turn back the hands of time and start over. They're wishing that they would have listened to you, or they would have treated you better. Yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, this is the third chakra, solar plexus. I don't know if you can see this card. And it says self-worth and self-esteem. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. So you definitely stepped into, you know, your self-worth. And you're working on your self-esteem, and you're pouring the love into yourself. You're working on yourself. You set boundaries. This has everything to do with the throat chakra. Let me go back to this card. This card, you can eat yellow fruits and vegetables or drink yellow drinks. You can also wear yellow to step into the power to boost up this chakra. And that has everything to do with the solar plexus. The solar plexus is located right here. And I have a card that, and the solar plexus has everything to do with your pancreas, stomach, liver, gallbladder, small intestines, your abdomen. So, you know, it's associated with inner peace, personal power, self-confidence, self-worth, self-acceptance, and trusting and accepting our gut feelings. So you definitely, you know, learning how to trust yourself, trust your gut feelings, and build up your confidence. Yeah, setting boundaries I was on. So I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes, and saying no when I want to say no. I speak up for myself, and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I want, for what I do want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. So focusing on what you do want is better, because then you'll manifest that better. If you continue to focus on what you don't want, you actually will pull that in. So definitely keeping your mind clear, saying yes when you say, you know, setting boundaries. When you say yes, it means yes. And when you say no, it means no. So now you're stepping into your power, and people are starting to respect that. And you're starting to respect that. So which is a plus. There's always a plus when you respect your own boundaries. That has everything to do with the throat chakra, your thyroid, throat, mouth, teeth, jaw, neck, ears, arms, bronchial tubes, upper lungs, shoulders, and tongue. That has everything to do with communication, willpower, truthfulness, setting boundaries, and expressions. So you're definitely stepping into, you know, the energy. If you need help with stepping into that energy, you can eat blue or green fruits and vegetables, as well as drink that color drink, or wear that color to step into that power. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Has everything. This card is saying generosity. Generosity is sharing. I give myself freely, and I'm open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can, and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. So, you know, this could definitely be a learning experience. people can learn. Your pains and your trauma can definitely be something that you learn from, and you can also help people to be able to learn from as well. So with this card, you can eat green vegetables, fruits, as well as wear green and drink green. It's associated with the middle of your your heart. And it's associated with love, generosity, compassion, and forgiveness. So also this is a time to forgive, what has ever happened to you. And it's always good to keep your heart open so that way you can be able to move forward with love and happiness, and share your story, because your story, your pains and your traumas can help somebody else be able to be uplifted out of the same, if not similar, situations that you was able to break free from. Bliss. This has everything to do with your crown chakra. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. So this has everything to do with your crown chakra, which is located on the top of your head, right there. And the crown chakra is your pineal gland, your skull, and your brain. It's associated with grace, beauty, serenity, oneness with all, our divinity, selfless realization, understanding, and enlightenment. So, meditation is definitely a good part of healing and boosting up your chakras. And it's also a good time to communicate with spirit and the divine, your spirit guides, your spiritual team. Communicate with yourself, and so that way you can get a better understanding and also get guidance on what you should do, for the next chapter. And also it's good to connect with your spirit guides so that way they can be able to guide you and help you navigate through situations. And, it's definitely something that could help you. And also live a life full of, not full of fear. Live a life free of fear and be able to break down, boundaries, your own boundaries, and step into your divine power. Step into your purpose, basically. The last card, the bottom of the deck, is knowledge, which has everything to do with your third eye, which is located right here. Your third eye has everything to do with wisdom, detachment, discernment, imagination, intuition, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. So I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way, as this helped me to respond with wisdom. I cultivate positive beliefs about my life, myself, and others. So staying positive and looking at the higher perspective of why everything had to happen, and learning the lesson from it, learning how to keep your intuition open and keep your third eye open, so that you can be able to hear your guides, and also learning from this, reading, teaching yourself so you can be able to learn. And next time when you are going into another cycle, hopefully you don't go into another cycle like this, but if you did go to another cycle like this, now you're able to learn and you're able to see and use your discernment and know, like, well, this is not what's working for me, because I've been through this before, and you already know how to maneuver now. Oh, it's telling me to use this fantasy oracle card. Spirit, give me some advice on what the collector's going to do next. Give me some advice, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, basically at the bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles has everything to do with, like, you know, wish fulfillment, contentment, having a peace of mind, stepping into your purpose. You see, she looks beautiful and everything is growing. There's fruits here, there's coins, her money, her foundation is built up. She's speaking to spirit, you know. Everything is just flourishing and growing. And she's stepping into her divine power, her divine purpose, as well as the Magician is here. Being able to create and alchemize your energy. You know, when you have the Pentacles, the Cups, the Sword, the Wands, that's Aries, Air, fire, water, and earth energy. When you have all of these elements, you're able to combine all of the four and create alchemy. You know, you'll be able to create. So definitely standing and stepping into your purpose. The Ten of Pentacles is here, as well as the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, you're basically looking back at all the hard work, looking at everything that you put, and just working on it, focusing on it, moving forward, focusing on your career. You know, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And just becoming into full harmony with yourself. That's what I get from this Six of Cups energy. Stepping into your power, teaching yourself, learning about how to love yourself, learning, and you could be also, you know, getting sexy, looking good, just taking care of yourself, pouring all of that love into yourself. And, you know, burning everything, all this old past, you know, just starting a new adventure, moving forward, letting go of the past. You slayed all of these. You slayed all of this already. So you're stepping into your full power and you're working hard. You're working hard towards your Magician energy and towards your career, everything that you got going on. Let me get some advice. Spirit, please give me some advice for the collective. You're working hard towards your dreams and your goals, and everything is working out the way it should. You know, this card says work through your fears, and confidence is the key to success. So I think you're working on all of that together, learning how to be sexy, going back to this card, learning how to be sexy, getting sexy, doing your hair, just starting to feel good and learning how to pour that love into yourself, because you're going to need confidence to be able to fulfill your purpose and to be able to get out there and do whatever it is that you want to do. Believe in the impossible. Everything is going to work out the way that it may not always work out the way that you plan, but trust in the divine. The divine knows best. So just believe in the impossible. Sit back and relax and do your work. Put your work in. But you have all the tools. You have everything that you need to make whatever it is that you want to grow. And you know what I'm saying? So just keep working on yourself. Keep moving forward. You're very close to achieving your goal. You know, it's right there. So don't be afraid. Don't let fear overtake you, you know, and then to where you're not able to move forward. Fear does not have any place here. Just keep moving forward and trust in the divine. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to. Probably even better. Because sometimes we be feeling like we know what's better and, you know. But God knows best. God knows what's best for you. So, keep going. Keep taking care of yourself, you know. Doing whatever it is that you need to do. And everything is going to work out in divine timing. So, thank you so much, guys, for coming to my channel. I'm wishing everybody the best of luck. Have a great and wonderful evening. Love you all. Good night.